Hey, hey, Soul Tribe. All right, so we're just going to go to tarot for this reading. And maybe this one too, because Spirit was showing me that deck. But yeah, there could be a King of Cups who is worried at this time, collective. That's what I just cut to. We'll just see what comes up. All right, Spirit. What is the energy? What is the message? Take what fits, leave what doesn't. Remember, reverse the roles. If need be, always use your own discernment. And welcome here. I love you guys. Okay. Yeah, there's something transforming in the air. I don't know why I said in the air, but obviously there's no mistake here. So there's an ending, a transformation, a death, a rebirth going on here. Maybe there's some tension in somebody's air. Yeah, because you're having a fresh beginning is what I feel like. There's a King of Cups and the Nine of Swords energy because they know that you are free, that you have been set free. You have gone through a rebirth and you're in this new beginning. Everything's possible here, right? You've been set free. You've been seen as innocent in regards to a situation here, collective. All right. So tell me about that King of Cups, Spirit. That's Nine of Swords, King of Cups. Oh, yeah. This person, it's lovers sideways. This is someone who dropped the ball on you, collective, is what I just heard. Someone who didn't realize how strong you are, didn't realize what you're made of. Someone who maybe thought that you would be pining over them for the rest of your natural life is what I'm hearing. Yeah, this is someone who was full of themselves. This King of Cups. Yeah. They didn't think you were going to recover from a loss. So this person literally maybe, left you for dead. Okay, and instead of staying there dying on the ground, you recovered from a loss. They thought they left you in spiritual poverty, but you came out with clarity and empowerment. You went through a positive change and you learned your karmic lesson. And for some reason, it's got someone else worried. Whoever this is that thought they left you for dead, that thought they took your love options away from you, because that's what they did. They thought they ruined you to such a degree that you'll never want love again. That's what I'm hearing. This person, they know they hurt you, collective. They know what they did, okay? It's almost like this person was being petty and revengeful and wanted to hurt you as bad as they possibly could and make sure that you never look for love again and that you never have an opportunity to have a new beginning. Right? It's like they wanted to leave you in a state of being disempowered. And now that you're not sitting in that energy, now that you are in this rebirth, new beginning energy, they're worried. Why? Because I guess, why are they worried? Like, how does you stepping into your power affect this person who left you for dead? How is it going to have an effect on that person? Oh, it's because they're sitting in. They lost you, collective. They lost the real deal. It's affecting them by putting them in the Nine of Swords. Okay, a nightmare. They're stuck in a nightmare. Maybe they even left you for someone else, collective. They could have chosen someone over you and left you for dead. Left you sitting in pity energy. They thought that you'd look all pitiful and hurt and disempowered. That you'd be the one experiencing nightmares and anxiety and brokenheartedness. Well, this is what they're receiving. I'm telling you guys, Spirit is not playing. These people that have hurt us, that have purposefully been karmic and diabolical in our past, these people that have not walked with compassion and chosen to be loving and walk with integrity, like they're getting everything they've put out, literally. They never thought this day would come, collective, but here it is what Spirit is saying. And this person right here is no different than the rest that we've been picking up on. But yeah, they're in this nightmare energy. They can't sleep at night. They feel hopeless. They feel they're in despair because they feel like you're recovering. The fact that you're recovering from some sort of spiritual poverty, okay, means that whatever they chose over you, whatever they chose to do in order to betray you, was the wrong choice. Right? They might have thought maybe they thought you were the wrong choice at one time. Right? And that it was okay to leave you in that energy, destitute, heartbroken, spiritual poverty. But now they're realizing that was never a right choice. Even if they thought they had a right, what makes them think that's okay to do to another person is the question, right? Like, this person lacked morals from the get-go for the fact that they would even think of it in that way. Like, that's diabolical. It's devilish, right? Okay, so they're worried now, this King of Cups energy. Yeah, because you're healing. You broke free and you're healing. They're worried that you're healing. You are stepping into renewal. So for some reason, your renewal is your rise is their fall, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Yeah, you got there. Okay, so there's a Queen of Swords energy. Let's talk. You could be this Queen of Swords, or maybe this is who they chose, a Queen of Swords. Let's see. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Or this is who you are towards them now. You don't, like, before you might have gave this person compassion and benefit of the doubt, right? You might have been trying to, change for this person, thinking you were the problem or something, and they used that against you. And so now you got your sword up. Now you're in this unbiased judgment and you're seeking justice, and you're doing it independently. Like, you're strong in this justice. Yeah, you're also this Queen of Wands. And yeah, baby, you're the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and this is your contract. You got good luck. You've closed a karmic cycle. You put your sword up and you walked away confidently, okay? You walked away like a boss. And that left this person under judgment. And so what you walking away powerfully is communicating to this person who literally was getting off on your pain. What's being communicated to this person is that they're under judgment. That's what's being communicated to their spirit, to their soul, right? They're under judgment. And so now they're worried and they're experiencing a nightmare, and they're wanting to know, how can they heal? How did you heal? How did you recover after everything they've done to you? Like, they thought they knew you, but they're realizing they never knew you. They might have thought they knew you, but they didn't know your spiritual rank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't know your authority. They didn't know that you walk with authority, that you are the authority. And wow. So this person tried to clash with you, and they thought they were the boss of this situation. They thought they were the boss, and they had a right to create these challenges for you, to disempower you, to leave you in spiritual poverty, and all the choices were up to them. Everything was up to them. Their decision, and what they say goes, blah, blah, blah. And now they're realizing that they fucked themselves, is what I'm hearing. Okay? They're realizing it was just coming down to divine timing, right? Time's up. It came down to divine timing. You were always going to walk away with your contract. You were always going to walk away in this power and authority. You were always going to heal. Like, this is your time. Yeah, this is your new beginning. This person couldn't sabotage you. They tried. Yeah, they used your flexibility as a weapon against you in the past. They can't do that anymore. Now you got options. And they ain't one of them, is what I'm hearing. So you got lots of options, and this person isn't one of them. They have no way back in, because you're moving towards a great match. You have a great match and a wish come true, and this person can't step in the way. They can't block it. They can't rob it from you. They could have robbed this contract from you in a past life and left you in destitution. Destitution is what I'm hearing. Is that a word? They left you destitute in the past, and they thought they was going to do it again, collective. Now you're stepping into authority, and you are literally eating everything that's on your table, and what's on their table, whatever they set on your table is what they're going to eat for themselves. That is a theme of all the readings this week. It's beautiful. Yeah, you're meeting new people, and you're getting rewards. Okay?